Today I am going to discuss journal characters of chordates. Now, if you talk about chordates, then we have few journal characters or few important characteristics which should be present in any of the developmental stages of the animals to be included in chordates. The four main characters of animals included in phyla chordata are a presence of notochord, dorsal hollow nerve cord, pharyngeal slits, and post-anal tail. And as I have already mentioned, these four features should be present in any of the developmental stages, even if they are present in embryonic development. During embryonic development, then also the animal is included in phylum Chordata. Now the first character which we are going to talk about is notochord. The chordates got its name from notochord itself, and notochord is basically a flexible rod-shaped structure which is present in embryonic stages of almost all the chordates, but in some cases it is also present in adult stage. It is located between digestive tube and nerve cord and provide axial skeleton to the body. If you talk about vertebrates, then notochord is present only during embryonic development. Later on, the notochord is replaced by another structure which is termed as vertebral column. That's why we term all those animals in which notochord is replaced by vertebral column as vertebrates. Now, what is the main function of notochord? First, it provides the axial support to the body of the animal, and second main function is that it acts as an inducer to the development of neural tube. That means neural tube या nervous system is formed because of signals which are given by notochord, and this neural tube which later on modifies itself into brain and spinal cord. The second main character of the animals which are included in phylum Chordata is presence of dorsal hollow nerve cord. Now, as the name indicates, the nerve cord is dorsal in position and is hollow. And as I have already mentioned, this nerve cord is formed from the instructions given by the notochord, and it is ectodermal in origin. Now, if you talk about the nerve cord present in invertebrates, then as you have studied in your first year that nerve cord in invertebrates is either ventrally or laterally in location, whereas in case of chordates it is always dorsal in position and it is hollow. In case of invertebrates, nerve cord is solid. Fine. Then this nerve cord later on develops into two important things. One is brain and spinal cord, which basically forms the central nervous system of an animal. Third, the third main character of the animals which are included in phylum Chordata is presence of pharyngeal gill slits. These pharyngeal gill slits are basically openings in the pharynx that extend to the outside environment, and the organisms that live in aquatic environments, pharyngeal gill slits allow for the exit of water that enters the mouth during feeding. In vertebrate fishes, the pharyngeal slits are modified to gill supports, and in jawed fishes, they are modified to form jaws. Now, in case of tetrapods, tetrapods means four-footed animals, which includes amphibians, animals, birds, and mammals. These pharyngeal slits are modified into components of ear and tonsils. The last main character of the animals included in phylum Chordata is presence of post-anal tail. You must have seen in your previous class where you have studied invertebrates that tail was present in invertebrates also, but the anal opening was located at the end of the tail. So in case of chordates, tail if present begins from where the anus is located. That means it is posterior to the anal position. And post-anal tail is a posterior elongation of body which extend beyond the anus, and the tail consists of skeletal elements and muscles which provide the source of locomotion in aquatic species such as fishes. In terrestrial vertebrates, the tail also helps in balancing, coating, and signaling when danger is near. In humans, the post-anal tail is vestigial, that is, it is reduced in size and non-functional. So just to summarize, the four important characters of chordates is presence of notochord, presence of dorsal hollow nerve cord, presence of pharyngeal gill slits, and presence of post-anal tail. Now, as I have already mentioned, all these four characters should be present at least in one developmental stages of the animal, which is to be included in phylum Chordata.